What's good, y'all? It's your boy Apolxgy, and I gotta be honest with y'all. I just finished listening to the Drake new album, and gosh, man, the tears to my eyes. The lyrics, the beats, the deliveries, the rhythm, the sound, the production, the flow.
I think it's time to blow this. Stuff together. Okay,
Everything was garbage from beginning to end. Definitely the worst thing I've ever heard. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe not the worst. I'm just playing. That was a tweet that I seen when I first opened Twitter yesterday after Drake dropped, and I was surprised because, well, maybe it was like 2 hours after Drake dropped. But yeah, so today we're going to be talking about the new Party Next Door and Drake album, which originally wasn't supposed to have Drake's name on it. It was supposed to be OVO and PND. Oh well, I guess Drake decided to label, put his name on it, and now we have this as a Drake album, so to say. And boy, were y'all going in on Twitter yesterday. Yeah, I opened up my Twitter after Drake dropped, and it was nothing but slander. Niggas was fucking hating this shit. The only people that I seen really fucking with it, like for real, were like some random nobodies, which everybody matters. Everybody's voice matters when it comes to this kind of stuff, but art is subjective, okay? Art is fucking subjective, and rap isn't art. So you might think that Drake is the best rapper of all time, and someone might think Ice JJ Fish is the best rapper of all time. Like, dang, it's just an example. Calm down. Don't start hitting the comment section, okay? But while we're talking about the comment section, I want to know what y'all think about this album, because what I'm about to show y'all and tell y'all, all the feedback that I've gotten, it is not good. So if you enjoyed the album, let me know. And if it's the same 3 songs like Nokia and whatever, what is it, Give Me a Hug, and I don't know what the other one is, but if you do, tell me your favorite 3 songs down in the comment section. A lot of people say he went 0 for 20 or 0 for 21. Buckle up, bro. If you're a Drake fan, I hope you didn't click on this video, because yeah, we're about to go over all the slander, not gonna lie.
You motherfuckers!
Can I help you, sir?
Yes, what is this? Huh? This is whack! I can't get jiggy with this shit! Where's your damn manager, that pink motherfucker? Give me my damn money back right now, and I don't have no damn receipt.
Well, where's the cover to...
I don't have no damn cover, kiss my ass, so what?
One of the first interesting tweets that I had saw was by Phineas's voice actor, Vincent Martella, and it says, call me crazy, but I think if you're a 40-year-old man who the entire world is calling a PDF file, you shouldn't name your album some dumb 7th grade shit like Some Sexy Songs for You. Now listen, that's subjective, because when I see Some Sexy Songs for You, I don't necessarily think of it as like, oh, this is kid shit. But I could see how you could say this title could come from like a high schooler or something, as like a corny like IG post or some shit like that. But at the end of the day, like, this is a very critical part of his career, right? Like, another person, well, I don't know, for him to have dropped something like this after coming off one of the biggest L's in rap history is kind of crazy, because you would expect him to drop a Drake project, and a solid Drake project as that. This really felt like, from what I listened to, and mind you, I didn't listen to the full thing. I couldn't get through it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I went like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes into each, and skipped, you know what I'm saying? Because I just didn't catch my eye. There were some where people said there's beat switches, so I skipped through like half of it to see if I can find the beat switch, and oftentimes the instrumentals were good. But this is such a crucial part in Drake's career that, like, bro, you should really be releasing some heat. You should have waited and dropped a solo album, in my opinion, and gave us something to be like, okay, bet, we can stand on this. This is a good Drake album. And hey, he didn't lose his shine. But to me, this felt like, not gonna lie, the first like 10 songs or however many songs it was with him and P&D, might have been like 7, I don't know, they all sounded the same, and they were all fucking boring. Shoot me in the comment sections, tear me down in the comment section, I don't care. Towards the back half, we got into like what felt like throwaways. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. I couldn't get into it. People are like, oh, this is for people who get the O's. Like, to be honest, let's not even get into that. These are the type of people that you literally are supporting. Like this is your fan base. You are okay to say this is your fan base. Like you're part of this fan base. Because literally people like FaZe Ronaldo, which I mean, FaZe Ronaldo is cool. I'm not hating on anybody. Anything I say in this video, I'm not hating on any fans. I'm just pointing out some of the weird shit. But FaZe Ronaldo says, Drake, I just gave my girl while listening to this new album with Party Next Door. It's like you were in the room with us. I could feel you inside of me. Album of the year. Okay. Bro, that shit is all for clicks. All for, you know, publicity and shit. Cool. But that shit is weird. I'm not gonna lie to you. That shit is fucking weird. Okay. But to say it's album of the year, look, bro, I can't say that. Kendrick is up for album of the year, so it's going to be an interesting battle for awards throughout the year. To say it's album of the year is kind of crazy. Now he has been doing some really good fucking numbers. First day, I believe it was 93.6, topping Kendrick's 93.3 or some shit like that. So you missed it by like 0.3. But does this album have staying power is what I'm going to be very interested in. You also have to realize that this is a collab album. So people who do like Party Next Door, who are diehard fans of Party Next Door, they are looking for new Party Next Door songs. So they came to this album for that. And arguably you can say the same thing for SZA and all the other features on Kendrick's album. Although a lot of Kendrick's features were from the West Coast. And I believe a lot of y'all don't know who the fuck some of them were. Let's be honest. But just wanted to throw that in there because we are looking at two fan bases in one album, so the views are a little subjective. So with that being said, we're gonna get into one more tweet where I kind of felt like I resonated with slightly because it was a actual like very good tweet. Besides the fact that people were saying he was taunting Kendrick to drop, and then he went from that to saying, no, fuck the rap beef, I'm trying to get the party lit. That shit was hilarious. But this is before we wrap things up, because I have one short video to share with you and I think it's very funny and very informative. So the last tweet we're going to share is very informative and it is a full review. Okay, I'm going to read it from top to bottom and you can read it with me. It'll be up on the screen. So, and it says, album review for Some Sexy Songs for You by Drake and Party Next Door. Full disclosure, I've listened to this album 5 times. That's like 5 hours, bro. You listen to this shit for 5 hours straight. Listen to both opinions, good and bad, for this entire project. With that being said, I will start off by saying that this is not R&B music. There's nothing soulful about this at all. Now, people might make the mistake of comparing this to GNX, and that's irresponsible, which I agree. There's 2 different bodies of work, and this wasn't meant for everybody from what even Drake said. But let's continue. This is supposed to be R&B, and while there are some moments of it, it's not actually true to the genre as a whole, because Drake is not a good singer. His harmonizing performance is very underwhelming because lyrically he's one-dimensional when he attempts to sing more than just a hook, which happens a lot here, which I can agree. When I listened to the first like 10 songs or whatever it was before, like I told you, the back half of the throwaways or whatever, it all sounded the same. And even in the first minute, there is nothing to catch my eye. Listening to the lyrics, besides trying to figure out what kind of sneak this is this bitch ass nigga was throwing, there was nothing meaningful in there for me to really latch onto. You know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't really substance, you know? Like when I listen to a song, I want substance. Even if it's like a Yeet song, which pause, they don't have substance. You're gonna kill me in the comment section, shut up. But even if you're listening to a song where the nigga is not a lyricist, but you listen to it for like the vibe, yeah, there wasn't none of that there for me. So let's continue. We've also just gotten to a point where Drake is pushing 40 and he hasn't grown as an artist. Very true. I was saying the first 10 songs sound like 2016 Drake and Party Next Door. It doesn't sound like anything new. Lyrically, he's typical and predictable, and his vocals as well as his song / album structure has gotten worse as time has gone on. Party Next Door was very disappointing because even though this was mostly a collab project, he was very much overshadowed by Drake, which is true. A lot of people were looking for more Party Next Door, but we got more Drake instead. Moving on, it says those moments of him to control the track and deliver solid vocals are non-existent due to poorly mixed audio tuner and lack of clear direction. Honestly, bro, yes, if you want to finish reading that, he says something about there's a decent 2 tracks, a lot of it felt bloated and repetitive, which I just stated. Honestly, everything from that track 13 to the end doesn't even need to be here, which I stated before. This is very clear because it sounded like it was an album that they had announced. It got like pushed in the back burner because of all of the Drake beef and shit like that. They were like, oh wait, we're gonna drop a song, I need to drop an album, but oh, I was already in cahoots with Party Next Door, let's go ahead and get this out. But they weren't nowhere close to being finished with it. They took the songs that they already had with Drake and Party Next Door. Maybe they were throwaways, maybe they were like actually recorded, and then they just mashed it, rushed it out all together with a bunch of like new kind of concepts they were going to try to put on the album, but ended up like, so it didn't seem like it was a prepared album to me personally. So I personally am gonna give this shit like a 2 out of 10. Y'all can let me know what you rate it down in the comment section. I really want to know what y'all think about some of this shit. I know there's a lot more to be said, but we're gonna go ahead and wrap up the video with this one last tweet video kind of thing where fans were getting on to Ebro for something that he said, and they ended up twisting it around and posting it on IG, and it's about Drake and Party Next Door. So let's take a look.
How people work in this world. The isolated sentence, Drake is a sickness, bro, that's a tough, that is, and you can't then follow that up with, yo, play my Drake Party Next Door and think it's gonna balance out. Call someone a sickness.
But by the way, I'm not, hit me with the button and let me get my thing off. You finish up. Keep going and let me get my thing.
No, that's the whole button.
I'm as someone who prefers hip-hop that stands for something. We're at a moment in history where we have an artist that hit the biggest stage and wanted to make a statement and wasn't just chart chasing and wasn't just trying to appease everybody and wasn't just trying to make something comfortable. So all the fans out there that's always been like, yo, hip-hop used to do this and hip-hop used to do that, we have that in this moment. Does it stick around? I don't know. But we have that in this moment. And in that audio, it's not about Drake, bro. Drake is a proxy. And I said that in the audio. And for his bitch ass fans, and let me go a step further, and his bitch ass, to not hear what I just said right there and understand what I said and think you're gonna punk me on social media by trying to take it out of by trying to take it out of context, y'all could get the button. I love this kind of smoke because let's get into it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about chart chasing artists that only stand to appease and chase charts and make money. And we can specifically look at it in hip hop. It happens in any genres, but we can specifically look at it in hip hop. It is about toxicity. It is about chasing women, lowest common denominator, sex, and all the things that we complain about in the music.
Right.
It's all of those things. We've always, and not that we don't enjoy it. Everybody enjoys it and have fun. But what we were talking about in that clip was what happened at the Super Bowl and what this battle represented and what was under attack.
And we're gonna wrap this up. So there you have it. I would like to know if you've made it this far. Please leave a like on the video and let me know. Say hi to Layla as well. It's my puppy dog. She's gonna be sick because her stupid ass ended up eating 1 or 2 of my chocolate chip cookies that were in a container on a counter. But anyways, if you did like this video, please leave a like. Please let me know what you think about all this down in the comment section. I love each and every single one of y'all for stopping by and for viewing the video and let me know what you think. If you're new to the channel, please leave a sub. And if you aren't new to the channel, again, thank you. Share this with at least one person. The goal is to get to 500 subs by the end of February. Yeah, we're like halfway through. Crazy. I also bought tickets to DreamCon. So if you want to meet me, which is kind of strange, I will be at DreamCon. We'll talk more about that in another video, but I have to go start getting ready for work and getting this video up. So until next time, y'all, please stay safe, stay healthy, and some more of this bullshit got to get covered. So I'm gonna check it out. Peace.